What's going on, guys? Megasmit here, and today we're going to be playing another ranked game. This time we are Varus in the bot lane with a support Teemo against a Vayne and what looks to be a Lux. We will be trying to poke her down and getting an early lead against her. Especially, I'm going to start to push in the lane because Vayne cannot CS under tower. That's something I should have done like as soon as I got here, but I wasn't really focusing on that. Oh, I'm probably gonna miss that one. Okay. So she's not going to be able to get a majority of this creep. I'm gonna use this. Clear another wave down. Probably shouldn't have autoed there. Yeah, I shouldn't have walked into that. Just gonna try and keep her poked as much as I can. Keep her scared of engaging on us. And get a couple tower hits in here because I can. And I will wait to use my Q here in order to get a hopefully full hit on these minions. Not good enough, but and I'm getting my W here just in case I can get an execute here, hit here against the Vayne, but I very much doubt it. She has healed quite up a bit here since, and Teemo got stunned there, so there's not much you can do about that. That was a good miss by me, essentially. I should have hit Vayne in all circumstances there. That was a very easy hit, and I don't want to get stunned by Lux here. So she has another bubble by now, yeah. It's okay. What is my Vayne? 17 to 19. For someone who doesn't play AD carry, that's alright. It's still unfortunate that Teemo died, but we're not out of this game just yet. No reason to fret about it too much. Mistakes happen. I think he still has Ignite, so... And you know what? I'm going to let the lane keep pushing into me since we're at such a advantageous position in the lane. Oh, I missed that because I was too busy trying to strafe back and forth for no reason. No one's in the lane anymore. But we should be. I'm going to auto attack a little bit because it's going to push into my tower. There we go. So this lane should be able to be frozen here for at least a little bit. I mean, I really don't know, but they have what, like 3 extra mages on their side? Oh, he ruined his stealth just for a chance at attacking the ward, which is actually pretty shitty. And she still hit that on me, and I can't attack that. Looks like Vi is in our mid lane right now. Wukong is being, or is at his jungle, his red buff, so there's no worrying about that. Or, yeah, worrying about a potential gank here. That's a... Okay. Ugh. I'm missing a lot of CS here just for basically no reason. I should be able to hit these, and I'm getting hit a lot by the Lux's Qs here. Gotta watch out for a potential stun here, and our lane is going to be pushing a little bit out, but she's doing her best to, I guess, keep it under my tower, which, you know. Did she even get the auto attack off there? I couldn't even tell. It didn't look like it. But I had to waste heal there because I was worried that she would kill me. And if she gets level 6, she could easily kill me here. So I want to stay in order to get my my BF sword, but I'm also really worried that they're gonna pop 6 and just kill me. Yeah, I need to watch out here. So I'm just gonna back. If I got like one more creep, I could probably justify staying for the 50 gold or whatever. I mean, you know what? No, I mean, I'm so close to it. And like, look, I just got to full health, right? So I'm just gonna wait for the 10 seconds or whatever. How many? 1, 2, 1, 2. It's a little bit. Gold is. Can't you like look gold per second? That's like a. I think there is a stat, but like you can't look at it. You earn a certain amount of gold per second. That's why like there are gold per second items in the game. But
beware a man with nothing to
okay.
lose.
Okay, so with the BF sword, I actually do a lot of damage. See, a lot of people, and I used to do this as well on Varus. With Varus, it's kind of easy to want to go for Trinity Force because he is a spell-based caster, or yeah, caster carry. But the best thing you could do with Varus is just build damage. Your Qs do a ton of damage, and the procs that you get with the with your W as well do a lot of damage, and enough damage where it's like Trinity Force could be a last item after like a defensive one, maybe. But it's very much more worth it to go for straight damage first. I didn't think that was gonna hit there, actually. Okay, so I think if Teemo comes back, I'm not sure if he has Ignite, but I think we could kill them, like, if I ulted right away. And we have a Wukong taking dragon, which it looks like she wants to. Oh, is he taking dragon? Ugh.
My purpose is clear.
Okay, so I don't know where Vayne went, but if she's, I mean, she could be helping right now take dragon. I don't think he actually went into the dragon pit to see it, but no, they don't have the dragon buff yet, so. So that was an easy way for me to get Vayne to actually back off there, was just to charge the Q. So Teemo, he ended up getting stunned, but I guess she's a little bit scared of my damage after seeing what I did to either Lux or... No, I think it was Lux that one time. So Lux here is going to want to go in. I'm going to back up quite a bit just to make sure that... Oh, come on. I think that was a good enough flash for me to avoid all that damage, and Teemo here is going to be able to get a kill. Yeah, that last tick should do it, as long as he doesn't stay with the creep. Yeah, that shield was, I guess, just long enough so that that last tick of poison didn't get her. But, and then our top lane, if I could, like, scroll over there, because for whatever reason I still can't click on the map, I think. There we go. That's very nice. Okay. Actually, well, I'll lock it back on myself. That's all I have to do there. But, that's actually really good. And I'm going to, instead of doing that, I'm going to buy boots and a pink and some potions. The boots will help out, with the Vayne here, she also has boots. So I'll be able to, keep up with her, even though I think Varus is just inherently slower than Vayne. 375 versus... I think I did change it, though. Like, I can click on the map. Yeah, okay, I can click on the map now. It's just I have to hold control. Or shift. So, I did change my settings, but... Yeah, I'm going to put a ward in here. Just to make sure. I was pretty sure that I saw Lux in the second bush there, but better to be safe than to be sorry, I guess, as the saying goes. I don't know where she is right now. There she just showed herself, actually, so I'll make sure to try and not take all the damage in the world here. And we have our jungler and top laner taking down Dragon. I don't know where these guys are, so to be a little bit careful letting them know. Don't want to get hit by Lux here. So, okay, we have a Vayne walking back into lane. I want to go in on Vayne here. After Lux misses her stun, that's when they're at their most vulnerable, so I want to make sure and take that advantage when I can. I almost put down my pink ward. The thing I like about Varus, I don't fucking know, man. Like I said about Nasus, it's Nasus. I feel like I say it fine when I'm not talking out loud, or not out loud, but I feel like I say it fine when I'm talking to other people or whatever about, you know, the characters or whatever. But when I'm like recording, shit, I probably just found that pink ward right away, huh? What the okay, that's cool. I'm actually gonna walk back down to bot lane here because Wukong and Lux were over here. But yeah, okay, so there he is, and they did end up, excuse me, finding my pink ward. But that's alright. I have ult here in a second, so I'm not going to waste any Qs trying to get farm. But I am, however, going to have just enough to do something, man. Oh, ult. I was focusing a little bit too much on, let's just push this in. If they want to avoid us, then I would have liked to gone mid here, but yeah, they already got tower, so the best we're gonna have to do, or the best thing that we can do here, is do a little bit of split pushing of our own. Meganar is at an advantage with against the Nasus lane? Okay. Well. I guess I could have kept walking down, but ugh. That was a pretty shitty ultimate by me. I don't know why I'm missing those so often. Even in the previous Varus game that I had played, I was just missing them constantly. Okay. So we're in a pretty shitty position here, even with yeah. Okay. Really? Oh. I didn't realize that he was going back. It's really weird. Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought he was like ditching me. Bloodshed carries a price. Anyway. We are sitting in a pretty good position here. We have our Infinity Edge. I would say, I don't know if it's early. It's definitely not early. But having, what, 4,000 in gold, basically? Okay. Well, basically what ended up happening there is, I walked right into Anivia, and she has such a powerful stun and passive and all of that, where her stuff just does double damage. And I mean, even if I had quote-unquote reacted quick enough where I ulted, I don't think I could have lived that. There's not much you can do against such a bursty mage like that, other than like just not getting caught by her. You know, you don't want to step in the pool of ice. You don't want to get caught by the stun. You know, there's a lot of things that you don't want to do against an Anivia. Just like there's a lot of things you don't want to do against a Nasus. But I think what I will do, because he's probably looking to start joining these team fights pretty soon. He's probably, yeah, so what I'm going to be looking to do is, ooh. I'm going to be looking to build the Last Whisper next. Don't want to get caught by the stun. Just paying attention to that. I don't know where Nasus is. He's just going to continue pushing down top lane. Hey man, I was dead. I was making my way back. I promise. Okay, so Gnar is going to be able to TP back into the top lane here in order to get the tower protected. I don't think I should be doing this, but yeah, okay. I'll just back off then. They can have the blue buff. I don't want to get caught by a luck stun and end up paying 300 gold for a blue buff that I won't even get. Okay. They are going in to kill Nasus, which I guess they're not even going to be able to do. looking at this Lux in the bottom side of river here, but we're also pretty close into this top lane turret, so I'm gonna make my way up here just to make sure that if we want to do any sieging that we can get it done. I don't know if we're like looking to... I mean, they just saw Gnar, right? So ugh.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I still have heal here, and I have a potion that I can pop. And pretty much in all circumstances that I mean, I'm trying my best to like kite here, but you know, Nasus is really strong. You know, that's just what a Nasus does, right? So even though, you know, that's a very bad
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Only cowards flee their fate.
okay. Well, I'm just gonna go bot, clear the farm. We can split push bottom until we don't feel safe anymore, and then maybe go weak. I was reading what the other guy was saying in chat, that's why. We can go mid with the rest of the team, especially if Varus decides to... Varus? What the fuck? Twisted Fate decides to TP in with his ult, which he doesn't have yet, but he could in a second here. Now we have 3 people, not including Nasus and actually Lux here. So if Lux is in like a bush here, I could end up dying. So I need to be very conscious of that fact. There she is. I'm going to check this bush, I guess. I don't see anything there. If Nasus came out of this bush, I think I could get away. I don't see anyone else on the map, so I want to be careful. I don't want to be running into a Vayne. Last place I saw her was mid lane, so... And Nasus is in between top and Baron Pit. They're going to cut him off. I wonder if they're going to be able to do anything about this. Okay. Nivea is gonna go back up to top lane, I assume. Didn't want to get hit by that, but not so much that you can do. That was a pretty good ultimate by her, and I don't want to go and fight Vayne. That would be a very bad deal for us. Because Vayne is very, very, very strong one-on-one. I'm going to actually go up here to protect mid lane. They are probably also going to be going for a dragon here, which is bad for us, but not much that we could do. We're just completely out of position here. That was just bad planning on our part. I don't have a ward to add, so it's very scary to walk into that bush, but... Oh, it's still here. Okay. I guess, I can use these mushrooms as sort of like a kiting back. And, I'm gonna scare them away quite a bit. Oh. I did... You know, if I I mean, I don't want to blame anyone else, right? But I was feeling okay because Teemo just walked by that bush, right? So in order to... She died? How? She had like no mana still. So Teemo walked by the bush, and because he doesn't have Sightstone and instead he's just building damage, he didn't ward the bush as he walked by. And that's the part I want to blame him for, but I also shouldn't have gone so close to Anivia in pretty much all circumstances. But I think I would have lived there if I had vision of Wukong. Knowing that he was in that bush would have changed that fight drastically. Okay, now don't know. Okay, if Wukong gets on top of me, it's pretty much like, you know, I'm dead. And I should probably change out to a blue trinket by now, so things like that don't happen. Where, you know, I can kind of rely on myself for warding and don't have to face check any bushes, even if I do think it's safe for whatever reason. Vayne against a Gnar just isn't going to be good, especially with the Nasus there to add a little bit of CC. We have a Vayne defending this tower here. I don't know why. I have... Fuck. That ult, though. I should have been, I guess, standing a little bit. A little bit to the center of the lane there. TF is going to be pushing in the bot lane, though, so I guess not. You know, Nasus is just going to farm that up. But, Nivea is pretty tanky here. Yeah, she has a Banshees and a Aroa. I don't have enough for the pickaxe, so I'm gonna save up for that. And let's try and look at this fight up here. Okay. And then Gnar might be able to get away here. Nope. Okay. So we have 14 seconds on our ult. We can only feel a little bit safe with that ult up. So even though, yeah, I would say what I'm gonna do here is walk by this bush, put a ward down. Remember to buy the blue trinket on the. Remember to buy the blue trinket on the way back. And we'll go up here and farm. I don't know if that's Lux coming to get me, or... And if it is, I probably don't want to stay. Just because I do not want to run into a Vayne. Okay, I think, I mean, one of the best things here to do would be to, not get caught by, that was actually really good there. We basically, got a free kill there on on Lux.
Purpose is clear.
Okay, man. Well. Oh my god. That was really good on their part. I shouldn't have been chasing Nasus that far. And now because of that, they're also going to... I was planning on going back for the Anivia there after giving up on the chase for Nasus, but they just killed each other. Yeah, so I was planning on going back after the chase failed, and then Vayne did the smart thing there and basically borking me down and stunning me against the wall and everything there. That was a good play. I think that... Wow, I'm 3-6, so... I don't know. I feel like I can be doing better, but like again, I don't know how I end up getting these 80 carry rolls. Like first pick was Teemo, who all he said was fill and auto lock Teemo. So, and then our TF was just like, well, I don't know where Teemo's gonna go, but I'm gonna go mid. So our creep line should be about here-ish. And then we walk away. And without the stun, I guess I'm stronger than her. I made sure to, I guess, get my stacks on her before ulting, which is probably the deciding factor in that fight there. I'm actually, like, that was cool. Like, I was pretty sure that I was gonna die, especially after after she borked me as well. Like, I wasn't able to kite as well as I wanted to. And I used my E first instead of my Q, which the E has a little bit of cast time on it, so you can't keep walking when you do that. Nasus must have a thorn mail, because I was still taking damage there like a lot. Ooh. Is that an ace? Yes it is. Alright, so we end up coming out on top here. We're gonna get this inhibitor. Got him. Gnar doesn't need to back. Gnar's a real man. We have Nasus up as well though, so okay. Oh, that's like a ton of damage there. Ooh, okay. He canceled it. Alright. I think one of the best things for us to buy here, other than the Bork, I mean, I really want to buy the Furor enchantment, but oh, we can definitely sell the Dorans for a full BF sword. We'll lose a little. Actually, I think we're technically gaining lifesteal there just because of how it calculates on the percentage of life, it does 8% life steal. So we're doing more damage, which should just mean more health back for us. Anyway, we're gonna walk back up the mid lane here, taking down the creeps as we go. We need to do something. Yeah, I agree. I'm on my way. I think that we can do this, especially with my my W. I missed my Q there completely. I want to get a stun here, but Nasus is just going to get that inhibitor, but I'm not sure that we need to go back for that. Oh, Gnar is going back for it anyway. So we have only Nasus up. We should be able to take down this turret, especially with these super minions. And with this, it's most likely GG, unless I do something completely drastically wrong here. But yeah, that was a pretty good game. Okay, so let's go into the overview screen here, the lobby, whatever. So we're at silver 2 with 71 LP, getting pretty high up there. I've been playing a little bit more League in general, so like I think I played 2 ranked games that I didn't record. Anyway, Gnar did a really good job of snowballing top lane. We ended the game early enough where Teemo not having CC didn't really matter, and in fact, it probably helped out quite a bit against Vayne and Nasus, especially since you know, having a Nasus blinded is just really good, and being able to kite pretty much anyone. Like, and I think a turning point could have really been when Vayne flashed into me for that fight. Like, if I didn't play that correctly, she could have snowballed even further ahead, especially since, you know, AD carry just isn't my type of role. But I think we itemized pretty well there, especially since the Bloodthirster is such a powerful item for the way that you play AD carry. You kind of stick to the back skirts of fights, so you're able to heal up, go back in, come back out, heal up again. And then we had enough tankiness, I think, with Vi and Gnar that we were able to get enough DPS in together. Yeah, I think the biggest thing that could have changed that game was Nasus. Like, if he just had like so much farm that even 4 of us couldn't take him down, then it would have been a much harder game. But yeah, as long as I didn't get stunned by Anivia, the fights went pretty well. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Until next time. Okay? Bye.